He is embroiled in a controversy. A woman has alleged sexual harassment by Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose, and it has in fact filed a complaint which has been accepted by the Kolkata police. West Bengal Governor has also issued a statement after this. He has said, and I quote, "Truth shall triumph. I refuse to be cowed down by engineered narratives. If anybody wants some election benefits by maligning me, God bless them, but they cannot stop my fight against corruption and violence in West Bengal." So that's the statement that is coming in from West Bengal Governor after a woman alleged sexual harassment by him. We also have some reactions from the opposition, from in fact TMC leaders against this controversy that has erupted in West Bengal. Let's take a look.
और इतना हम लोग जो है बंगाल में सब कोई जो है एकदम जो है चौंक गए हैं कि आप सोचिए राजभवन में जहां राजधर्म पालन होना चाहिए, जिस राज्यपाल पश्चिम बंगाल में संदेश खाली आते न आते वो पहुंच गए थे, नारी के पास नारी को सम्मान, नारी शक्ति वाली बात, कितना सब बात करें, लेकिन देखिए आज उनके ही द्वारा एक नारी के ऊपर ये अत्याचार। ये आप सोचिए कि एक चेयर की जो गरिमा है, एक राज्यपाल के पोस्ट की जो गरिमा है, वो क्या कितना नुकसान पहुंचाया है।
कोई नई बात नहीं है, टीएमसी की ये पॉलिटिक्स है। ये कितना नीचे जाएंगे मुझे मालूम नहीं है। और उस लेडी को लेके भी कंस्पिरेसी था, पहले से ही सब जगह चर्चा था, तो जो होना था वही हुआ है। लेकिन मुझे नहीं लगता कि इससे बच पाएगा टीएमसी इतना नीचे जाके राजनीति करके। हर एक व्यक्ति, हर एक पद को देश का, उसको और बदनाम करने के लिए राष्ट्रपति जी को, प्रधानमंत्री जी, गृह मंत्री जी, हमारे माननीय राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी, अब राज्यपाल, हर एक पद को, जज को, महिला है न्यायाधीश, तो उनकी पति को सीआईडी नोटिस देकर बुला करके उनको और डिमोरलाइज करना, ये उनकी ये राजनीति है। ये चरम पर आ गए, यहाँ पे जाने का समय हो गया है।
And CNN News 18's editor East Kamalika Sen-Gupta is joining us on this story. Kamalika, could you give us more details about this whole controversy surrounding West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose?
See, it all started in yesterday when a woman who is a contractual worker in the Raj Bhavan, she alleged that on 24th of April, she was called in Raj Bhavan, she was called by the governor, and governor tried to misbehave with her, harassed her. And then she writes in the letter which she has given it to the OC Raj Bhavan police that yesterday also the governor called her, and that point she is a contractual worker. That point of time she took her supervisor with her, apprehending that something might happen. According to this letter which she has written, the governor asked the supervisor to go and then again tried to misbehave with this girl, with this lady. Now then she protested, she came out, she informed this OC Raj Bhavan, because there is an outpost in Raj Bhavan, there is a police outpost in Raj Bhavan. Then she was taken to Hare Street Thana, and there she has given in actually happened with her. Now according to Article 361, present governor or present president who is in the post of governor or president, there cannot be any criminal investigation or criminal proceedings against them. So, you know, this, what will happen after this complaint has been, so we cannot say that FIR has been lodged or complaint has been lodged. So, this has been given in writing. Now, the governor has reacted very strongly, stating that this is a concocted allegation, this is an engineered narrative through which somebody wants to win election and God bless them. That is what, and truth will win. That's what the governor's version is. Now there is a war of words between TMC, governor, and obviously BJP. TMC is saying that governor who speaks about Nari Shakti, and yesterday, very interestingly, yesterday Prime Minister stayed in Raj Bhavan. He has 3 meetings today in Bengal. So Trinamool Congress took up the issue. Today they have a rally in Kolkata, that how governor who speaks about Sandesh Khali's Nari Shakti himself is involved in this. That is the TMC stand. The BJP stand is that this is a conspiracy of Trinamool Congress, and they are going very low to have political gain out of it. And governor now has said that he will not allow any police in Raj Bhavan, and he will not allow Chandrima Bhattacharya, who first reacted very strongly on this. So now this is the thing where the latest confrontation between the TMC and the BJP is governor, and a very, very, very strong allegation against governor, and governor has refuted it, stating that he's also discussing entire thing with the Attorney General of India.
All right, Kamalika, so what can be expected next, and also what is going to be the impact of this whole controversy on the ongoing polls?
That's a big question, because obviously Trinamool Congress is going to take this issue far, and they are going to actually portray that this governor who speaks about Sandesh Kali, who goes in, who says that they are their sister, who created peace room for the woman of Sandesh Kali, is himself. There has been questions now on the governor's code of the governor's behavior. That's the thing which they are raising, and they are going to do rallies, and they're going to go out campaign with that. On the other hand, the BJP is directly going to saying that this is a conspiracy, and look, this is Trinamool Congress, who are not leaving anybody to in their conspiracy. And in the middle, the governor has also indicated in his very first statement that this is nothing but politics. So definitely this is going to have, this is going to have a war of words. How much it will affect the, obviously the Sandesh Kali is one thing which is a weapon of BJP. Now the Trinamool Congress will show that this is the governor who actually speaks a lot of things about democracy, about, Nari Shakti and all these things. So there's going to be a hell lot of campaign with this.
All right, Kamalika, thank you so much for all those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on the story. As of